coquettes? Okay, but today we are going to be making quesadillas. It's a Spanish Mexican snack. So what you're going to need for these is 6 white wraps, but we're probably only going to use like 2 each, if you get what I mean, together. So it will make 4. Prosciutto crudo, 5 slices. I've used the Bernard Matthew Italian pre-chicken. It was £1. It's easy, it's good to use, and they're getting a lot better as well with their chicken. So it's actually 85% chicken, so it's very good. That's what you're looking for if you're getting pre-made chicken. Okay, so I've got some spring onions, 3 of them, but I've just cut off the tops just to get the end bits. You'll need some mozzarella. I've done some mushrooms. Now these are button mushrooms. I've used 8 and I've cut them really small into slices. As for a side, we're going to be using baby leaf salad, and I've got some dips, but I'm going to pop them back in the fridge just for the minute because it's a little bit hot in the kitchen. I think it's just as the sun's starting to set. Okay, now I've got a Quesadilla machine. They're very handy. They're not that expensive either. Now if you're not using Quesadilla machines, kind of follow the same steps, but pop your grill on, and then what you're going to do is you're going to brush with a little bit of olive oil on either side, and then as you turn them they will go crispy. Okay, so that's why I have that. Makes it a lot easier for myself. Okay, so I'm going to bring our prosciutto over to here. Now I've picked one that hasn't got too much fat on it. This is the difference between prosciutto and Parma ham. Parma ham has a lot more fat on it, prosciutto has a little bit less fat on it. This is going to crisp up, and it's a lot better to crisp up than standing around trying to do bacon, because bacon can get very watery, whilst this is cured ham. So you don't really have to worry too much about it being overdone. So let's pop that there. These all on. It doesn't matter if they break up, they're going to be done in the pan anyway, so put it off. Right, each one has a strip like this, so you need to take these out, otherwise you'll end up getting like melted plastic in your food. It's not exactly the best thing. If you think has got a little bit of fat on it, a little bit too much fat, just peel it off. It's not that difficult. Okay, so pop that there. Got another one there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that all in there. Okay, so what we're waiting for is we're waiting for it to all crisp up and go nice. So I'm going to put my little thingy here so I can just pop them in there. Okay, now I've put mine on a medium heat. Now I've got an electric hob, an electric oven, so mine can get very, very hot very quickly. Whilst if you've got a gas, I would say medium heat. You can even go to low, but it might take a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to stop at this bit, my coquettes, and we will see you in a sec. Okay, so bye for now. Okay, so our prosciutto's all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it up a little bit. It's gone lovely and crispy on some parts. So don't worry if it's like big. Some bits are big, some bits are small. Doesn't really matter too much. Just get out the little bits that you think are just a tiny bit over. You do have that happen. It's quite a dark meat, so I wouldn't want, not a dark meat, but it's when you're doing it, it's a bit it's a cured meat, isn't it? So it will burn at a higher heat, obviously. So there we go. Put that in. And it's a little bit less unhealthy than streaky bacon as well. If you wanted to, you could use normal bacon, bacon without the fat on it. Smoked or unsmoked is totally fine. Just make sure that you take all the excess water out of it. You do have to be careful. You do need to get a good a good bacon, because you'll find that a lot of the cheaper ones in the supermarkets, they actually are mostly water. They're injected with water, so it makes it look like they're thicker and full of meat, but they're actually not. So you're wasting your money for like a couple of pence or maybe even a pound, you know. So it's up to you, but I prefer, if I'm cooking something, I prefer to make it nice. So ta-da! We are done. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly wash my hands because that took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. So I've got my 2 quesadillas almost ready. I've got my machine on. It's had a little bit of spray on it. You can use fry light, you can use the rapeseed oil. Rapeseed oil is quite good because it burns at a higher temperature, so you'll get a better one. Okay, so we're going to put a couple of mushrooms. Okay. Now when we go to put this in the machine, we're going to get our lovely cameraman to do it, Gary, because it will end up going nyah, all over the place. So so we'll leave it to him to do, I think, on that one. Okay, so we're going to put our chicken in. On both ones. Now you can put sauces in this if you want. I'm not doing it today because I'm trying to be a bit more careful with what I eat. But if you want to, you can put your sauces in. But I find sometimes it makes it taste a bit funny as well. So it's up to you. Hot guacamole and stuff, I don't think it's very tempting really. I normally would make my own dips, but today is a little bit more of a lazy day. Okay, so that's that. And then a little bit of chives, not chives, spring onions. You can use chives if you want to. They've still got an oniony taste. But I just prefer to have something else in it today. Okay, so there's that. Wipe my hands. Oh look, it looks beautiful. Okay, so handful mozzarella in. Now at this point you have a choice. You can put it in your grill or you can put it in the machine. Now if it's anything like my grill, it takes forever, so okay, you can do it in a pan as well. I saw it on one of the chefy ones. I saw it on that, and they put it in a pan. So they did it the way I'm doing it. Sprayed it with a little bit of oil, and then they put it on one side and then put it on the other side. So maybe that might be a bit easier, but personally I like it this way. Okay, so give it a bit of a shaky wakey. Another bit. This just helps it sometimes go more to the edge. Okay, so we're ready to pop it in the thing. So we're going to stop for a second, my coquettes, while Gary puts it into the machine. See you in a bit. Okay, so this has been about 3-4 minutes. So on this one, you wait until it goes green. It goes red, and then when it's ready, it goes green. Easy enough, hey? Okay, so that's that one done. So there you go, my coquettes. So what you do now is you cut it up and you enjoy. Well, thank you very much, my coquettes, for watching. We really do appreciate it. So please press the like button and please share. And please, 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 we're doing the charity event. So please start giving to the charities and you could win the mixer. All right, thank you very much. Bye for now.